Hey guys, so it was a really hot one today and we took advantage of staying in an air-conditioned truck and went and picked up a few things that we needed for some projects that we got going on. So let me show you what we got. We got the insulation for our 2 cabins. So we can insulate them and hopefully move in within the next week or two.
So thanks for joining. This video is going to be us installing insulation in our cabin. So when we were picking our insulation, we had 2 options. We had Johns Manville, and we also had the pink Owen Corning. When we went to Lowe's to purchase it, they didn't have any of the Owen Corning, but we could purchase the Manville. It would just take 6 to 8 weeks or something like that. So we went ahead and purchased that, so that's what we ended up with. So we went with the R13. We are going to be installing this on our walls and in our cathedral ceiling. Or one could say that the cathedral ceiling should be a higher rated R value. However, in our research, we found, especially with wood heat, with wood stoves, that R13 is more than enough and more than capable of insulating our house. So that's what we decided to go with. As a matter of fact, some of our neighbors talk about actually having to open up their windows in the coldest parts of the winter because their houses are so hot from the wood heat. Now, before we get started, one thing I did want to show here. So when our cabins were delivered, these uprights were not there. I had to go in and add these. For whatever reason, the builder did not finish the trusses with the uprights. So I went to the builder, they gave us the wood we needed, and so I put the uprights in there. The next step then, after that's insulated, is they also gave me the wood to add a truss along the edge here so that I could attach the insulation to that part of the roof. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so it's been a little bit, and as you can see, we got some insulation up. Now the ceiling is a little harder than we thought, but it's coming along, and I think it looks okay. We had a little issue trying to figure out how to do that. Well, actually, this one. But we figured we'd just cut it and stuff it up there. And then when we put the cedar boards up here, that'll kind of help push everything up. So my arms are tired, And Jen's a little tired from pushing me around on our scaffolding, so we're going to do some walls. And like everything else in this project that we've been working on, we've never laid this much insulation. We've done a little bit here and there, and we laid a little bit where we're working on the solar, but this is a whole new project and job for us. So we are back in the cabin today, and we are wrapping up the insulation for this cabin. As you can see, we got the majority of it. We still have this the trusses to do, but we have to add the rafters. So we're gonna wait on that. But we're gonna get ready to go ahead and plastic now in here, and we got a whole lot of plasticking to do. So here we go. Insulation is coming along great. Backside of the cabin done. We've got a couple of little things we're going to do, but other than that, I think we're moving in tomorrow. We added some transitions, and these transitions just came out really nice. So this is the kitchen and living room. And we are almost done with the walls insulating. We are going to start insulating the ceiling. I have to interrupt here for a moment and just say that as you've been watching this video, you saw that all of these walls in here were covered in plastic. Well, I'm sure some of you folks were already thinking of comments to say, but know that halfway through this project, we decided to rip the plastic down because, well, for obvious reasons, moisture. The reason we had planned on putting the plastic up was really simply to prevent drafts and to, keep all the insulation out from floating around in the house while we wait for our siding, which won't be here. We're probably not going to be doing siding until next year, just simply because of the cost of it. And so, that said, we have no more plastic. We have no intentions of using any more plastic. And if you are thinking of using plastic on faced insulation, I can assure you it is not something that you want to do. The amount of condensation and moisture that can build up is quite astronomical. So don't do it. So I don't know if you guys know this or not, but so these are square head screws. I don't have a square head bit with me, and I'm too tired to go get one, but I do have a cordless drill. So we're going to put the head on it, just like that, like you normally would with the drill bit. Reverse it. Voila. There you go. Tidbit for the day. So we have finished all of our walls, and now we are working on our ceiling, finishing that. We've got, I think, about 9-10 pieces left to do, and then we are done with insulation. I am not a fan of insulating. I hate insulation about as much as I hate mudding drywall. It is a pain in the ass, and every day that I do it, I break out all over the place. So we're gonna get this done today. Hey folks, so we are just about done here and ready for the next step. As far as all the paneling and things like that, you know, we're waiting on that for a while because of the prices of wood. Now we do have the ceiling, and I'll be once we move in here, I'll start installing that periodically. So, but the walls we'll get done at a later date. Jen is putting up the last few pieces of our little insulation puzzle here. And then tomorrow morning, it is move-in day. When we move in here, there's going to be, we're still going to be working in here. So there's going to still be tools and stuff in here. But what we're going to try and do is keep all of our house stuff to one cabin and all the working on the other cabin. Obviously, it's going to be difficult to do, but we have to get out of that little cabin. So we're just going to make it work. As for the electrical, I still have to run all the electrical wires, which I'll do at night. And then we'll go ahead and get that thing closed up. In the meantime, we do have a little gate that I'm going to put here just to make sure that the dogs don't go sniffing around the box until I can get all of that done. There isn't anything I wouldn't do for this woman. And I know, tape. Except for tape. And I know there isn't anything this woman wouldn't do for me. I would move mountains for this woman, but I don't have to because she'll be right next to me doing it with me. So, thank you for watching this video. If you've liked it, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do that as well. Your support is tremendous. And if you've got anything to say, negative or positive, leave it in the comments because I love interacting with you folks. This is a learning process for us. We have never done anything like this. I don't always ask the professionals when I first start doing things. I usually just go with it, and sometimes it bites me in the ass, but that's okay. I'm just learning. So anyways, thank you very much for watching this video. God bless you. We'll see you in the next video.